I'm Ty Hillman and this is my wife Stevie, and we're going to talk about one specific thing that you can do to prepare at home so that you're mentally tough when you show up to the barrel race. And everybody has a specific state in which they compete at their best, and it's called their ideal performance state. So for some people, they're very relaxed and very calm. Other people, they're very excited and they're very amped up. And so you have to think about it like on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being almost asleep, 10 being so amped you're almost out of your mind. Where do you fall and where do you compete at your best? The whole goal with this is to be able to practice it so that when you show up at the competition, you're able to turn it on like a light switch. You've developed it, you've conditioned yourself to be able to think about the thoughts, to use your body in the way that you get to that state. So for example, if you are, let's say you need to operate at a 7 on a level of intensity, but you show up and you're tired because you drove all night or you've had a rough week or your horse hasn't been working that good or something's come up to where you don't feel like a 7, you feel like a 3. You need to know, how do you move up the intensity scale? So that's done a couple of ways. 1, by what you focus on, and 2, the way you use your body. Well, first and foremost, we all know that music is a great way to change your state. So a person needs to have a playlist on their phone already of music that will take them up, music that excites them, that makes them feel excited, that makes them feel pumped up. That's one way. Another way is the way you use your body. So if you're sitting around tired and you're talking low and you're looking down, that doesn't create any energy. You have to stand up straight. You may have to jump up and down. You may have to, Stevie, a lot of times you'll see her in the alley, she slaps herself in the leg. You do something to change your body, not just your thoughts, but you got to change your body so that it wakes up as well. So the same can also be true of coming down. Let's say you're at a 9 and you're just like so excited or nervous or something and you have a tremendous amount of energy, but you've got to come down. The same thing is true. The way you use your body, maybe you take long, deep breaths and that relaxes you, or you have certain images that you think about in your mind that help you to take your mind off of what's at stake and think about the things that you have that you're thankful for, or something like that. Those are just all things, they're unique to us, but find what works for you, and then the goal is to condition it. You don't have to be at the barrel race to figure this out. You can move up from the intensity scale from a 4 to a 7 just because you decide to. You can be going down the road, you can be sitting on your horse, you can be doing whatever you want, and you can practice this. So I encourage you to figure this out because it is a key to performing consistently.
With that being said, I'd like to encourage you to watch your videos of exhibitions, competition, because you may think, I've been helping some people, you may think that you're relaxed, but you may watch your video and your body's straight up and you're tense. Be careful in your body language, what you think and what you're actually doing. Watch videos. Make sure that you really know what you're doing. It's really important on the horse that's real hyper to make sure your body language is real relaxed and you're calm. And then on a horse that's kind of dead and you need woke up, like Truck, my horse Truck, I had to learn and train myself and condition myself to get out of my comfort zone and ride harder and more aggressive than normal. And you've got to know your horse. You've got to know what they need, and then you can train yourself in what state you need to be in.
Yeah, like she's saying, we've got an ideal performance state. Our horses also have an ideal performance state. So that's where it can get challenging, is if they don't match. So if you compete at your best when you're really aggressive, but you've got a real fractious horse that you need to stay very calm on, that can be really challenging. So you've got to be able to get yourself and know what triggers get you up to a 7 or an 8 or wherever you're supposed to be. But then the energy that comes out of your body and your legs and everything else allows your horse to be where they need to be. But it can be done. It's a challenge, but it can be done. But you do it by practicing and conditioning yourself so that when you show up to the event, you're prepared, you're ready, and you're just bringing your game and what you do every single day. You're just taking that to the barrel race.